But everybody's like, ABC got rid of him because of bad ratings. They didn't. This didn't happen until the pressure came on. So if you guys, to give you guys a snapshot, the Next Star said, we're pulling our stuff. Okay, so they go and they pull their stuff. And they're the biggest TV group in America. And they want to buy Tegna. They can't. Because you're only allowed in this country to own 39% of audience, essentially. So that's all you can reach. So they don't have a monopoly on regional and local affiliates. Carr, the guy that runs the FCC, says, you know what, I'd be willing to look at that. I'd be willing to look at that and figure that out. And so next thing you know, boom, this happens. And then ABC goes, well, we got to do something. They weren't going to pull him. They weren't. They may not have renewed him, but they weren't going to pull him. So he, that there's an issue there. And remember, Trump said after Colbert, Jimmy, you're next. He said this the other day about Seth Meyer. I almost said Seth Rogen, but he doesn't have a show. Seth Meyer and Jimmy Fallon. Now you losers are next, or whatever he called them. Again, I had no idea Seth Meyer had a show. And yeah, did they hammer Trump? Jimmy doesn't really hammer Trump so much, but do they? Of course. Yeah, that's what they do. They're liberals. They're going to hammer Trump. And does Fox hammer the left? Newsmax? Now, there's cable. They're different. So they don't really, the FCC has no play over them, only technical stuff, not anything else. But we want to keep we want to keep everybody honest. I don't care if this was J.D. Vance as president or if this was Obama as president. I would hammer all of them for even thinking about that. And when they did do it, I went after them. We should demand freedom of speech. So we should demand. And everybody's like, well, if the left went, the left's gone after Trump. And by the way, Trump gives as good as he gets. He loves a fight. He loves a fight. And he loves to fight back. And he's good at it. And he sues. So there was, just the fact that the FCC hinted at, and the hint was, the silver or lead. That's kind of a pretty big hint right there.